And welcome to another live watch-along reaction. My live reaction to Portland Timbers versus CD Marathon in the second leg of the round of 16 of the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League 2021. Here we go. We have our first team through already. Atlanta United 2-0 on aggregate over Alajuelense. Marathon versus Portland is next. We have our 11s right here. Portland versus Marathon last week ended 2-2 draw. Away goals for Portland. We will see if they can hold that advantage and become the second MLS team to go through tonight. We will see out of the 5 that play this week, but 2 tonight. Can we go 2 for 2 tonight and see who else goes through? We will see. The 11s are as follows. First for the home side, Portland Timbers in the return leg. Steve Clark in goal. Jose Carlos Van Rankin at left back. Center backs, Laris Mabiala and Dario Zuparic. Claudio Bravo, the right back. Defensive midfielders, or center midfielders, Eric Williamson and Diego Chara. Left wing, Jimmy Chara. Diego Valeri, the 10. Dairon Asprilla, the right wing. Right mid striker, Felipe Mora. Then, for Marathon, Torres in goal. Vega, Luis Vega, the left back. Pizarro, Crisanto as the center backs. Martinez as the right back. Solano, Emilio Izaguirre as the center mid. Kervin Arriaga as the other center mid. Garrido as the right mid. Arzu and Aruz as the strikers. There we go. So we have our first team through. We're about to see our second team through in 2 hours. Will Portland hold on or will Marathon get through? We will see. We are into the thick of the second legs this week. Last game was a little bit boring. Let's see if this one's more fun. I would think so, because Portland, for me, Portland wants to shut the tie down. They don't want to just hang on like Atlanta did. And with a draw, it makes it a lot easier for Marathon to take this one. Atlanta won outright in Alajuela. Marathon drew. A couple of mistakes, but that's preseason form. Portland still fought through those. I think they could easily take this game at home, playing the way they normally do, having more form under their belts. For me, I think Portland will take this one. I'd say 2-1 at home. I think they let one in middle of the game, but they shut it down. 3-3 with 2 away goals would still put them through, but it'll be 4-3 on aggregate. I think Portland goes through to face either America or Olympia, probably America, but Olympia is a big team. They could pull something off. We'll see. So, thank you for joining. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Get this in the algorithm. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's do some growing because it's Champions League week. Let's have some more fun. And let's see a second MLS team go through because I'd love to see Portland go through. Height Haggers in here has Portland 2-1. I said that too, so we will see. Portland 2-1. You love it. We will see, but I think so too. So, there we go. There we go. Thank you for joining. Like, share, subscribe. There you go. CCL is the best. Yes, it is the best tournament. CCL is the best. It surely is, Daniel. It surely is. This is the tournament I love. Love this tournament. We'll always love it. There you go. Already got one of my round of 16 predictions right. Let me pick that up. There you go. Yep, Atlanta United FC. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. There you go. Already got one. Called Atlanta against Alajuelense. A little bit closer than I thought. They still went through. I had Portland before the season going through this tie. I think they will tonight anyway. And I think Cruz Azul will get the job done against RKI. I kind of wish they wouldn't. They are, though. But I kind of wish they wouldn't, because if Toronto gets the job done, it would be totally nice to face a Haitian team that we'd probably kick their ass. And that would make it a lot less heart-wrenching for me, especially after this Leon tie. Because it's a pretty heart-wrenching tie. I'm sure tomorrow will be too. But it is what it is. There you go. Atlanta's no threat to CCL. Honestly, no, but I'd hope they somehow scrape their way to the final. Because, yeah, Diego Valeri has 96 goals, 100 assists in all competitions for Portland. I'd hope Atlanta could scrape their way to the final, because going to Atlanta for a final would be nice. I'd hope, but that's just me. I ain't doing anything on Halloween anyway. I'd rather spend Halloween weekend somewhere fun. We will see, though. Because let's be honest, Atlanta's a fun city. Especially if your boys there to have fun. Besides the match. And hope to God I ain't, but who knows. Could still be single in October. I hope not, but if I am, well, that's fun. Dr. Negative is here. Prediction, I say Portland 2-1. As I said earlier, I say 2-1 Portland. I think they'll get the job done. They'll win at home 4-3 on aggregate and go through the next round against America or Olympia, which we'll find that one. TFC versus Portland Timbers final. Duncan. All right. I've seen you be negative on Twitter. You can't be negative and then be positive here. Be like, they're not going to do it. That's like what okay. I like it, though. This is more like it, though. Yes, that's more like it. That's what I want to hear. Portland advances with a 0-0 or 1-1 draw or a win. Penalties with 2-2. CD Marathon 3-3 draw or greater, they're through. I can, LOL. Hey, if that's you. Hey, do what you want. Be negative and then be happy at the same time. That is Toronto sports to a T, though. So there you go. Clark in goal, Bravo, Zuperich, Mabiala, Van Rankin at the back, Diego Chara, Williamson at center mid, Aspria and Jimmy Chara as the wingers, Valeri as the center attacking mid, Mora as the striker for Portland. As I said, there you go. Same team they started last week. Think. Yeah, to the T. Yeah. Maybe Zuperich wasn't starting, but other than that. Savarese shaved. Come on. Prozac helps. I see it. That yeah. I understand. I get it. Five people watching. There we go. Maraton, Torres, Vega, Teixeira, Perdomo, Crisanto, Emilio Izaguirre, Garrido, Arriaga. It's actually a 4-3-3, so Google lied. Solano, Ramirez, and Castillo. So there you go. We got two good teams facing each other. Should be a fire of a game. A barn burner. There we go. That's the right word. Barn burner of a game. I like it. So we have flashback. Yes. The last time their rival was in the CCL, Seattle Sounders lost in the round of 16 on a penalty shootout to Olympia before COVID happened, before the world stopped. I remember watching this tie. The funny thing is, I remember watching that tie. Man, early 2020 was fun. The early part of 2020 was fun until COVID happened. Even though for me, the year wasn't that bad, but if you've seen my Twitter, I did do a little bit of self-reflection on myself about 2020. Ego got beat to bits. There you go. So there you go, but there you go. Vamos Marathon. We have a Marathon fan in here. Saludos, Angel. Saludos. Welcome. I don't know if that's like the Wi-Fi on the computer that's trash, but we will see. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. I also have it showing up there because I have to see. There you go. But welcome. Saludos. We have a Marathon fan on here, so we will see what happens tonight. Will be a good match. We're waiting for kickoff. We're getting there, though. Saludos. Hello. Hello, Choav, Dak. Choav, Dak. Welcome. Just waiting for kickoff. That's all we're doing. 9 people, you love it. Like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Get this in the algorithm. We're going to have some fun tonight. So it's going to be a good match. I'm from Honduras, but I'm not from Marathon. But it would make sense if you were rooting for Marathon as in your country. Because the way U.S. people do it, sadly I have to leave, so have a nice day. Have a nice day. But yeah, the way the U.S. people do it is they root for every MLS team because they want to win the trophy so bad. I don't get it. If Toronto's out, I don't root for MLS teams. Especially, I didn't root for Montreal, didn't root for LAFC, didn't really root for Atlanta. Now, if Toronto's in, I'll root for MLS teams because I want to be close to the final, or at least ones that are close to us, and the semifinal. But there you go. Who would I root for in Club World Cup? Well, it depends. I do have favorite European clubs, but I do also like some Concacaf clubs. It just depends who makes it. For me, if I didn't root for Chivas the year they made it. I respected Chivas for beating us, but Real Madrid was in the tournament. I like Real. I especially did at that point. I like Ronaldo. I rooted for Real. 2019, I wanted Liverpool win. I wasn't really a Monterrey fan. Damn right, if TFC's out, screw the MLS teams. I love it. For me, last year, I did root for Tigres and Bayern, but in the final, I wanted Tigres. Not gonna lie, just to like prove to myself that Toronto could get it done, which I still think they can. But if they make it, I still think they can. But Tigres and Bayern, I was kind of like down the middle with them. There's a reason I didn't wear a jersey or something Tigres colored for that final, as in the live stream. I was basically down the middle. I was happy either way. Now, with the Tigres, with the way Bayern won, I wasn't happy with it because of the handball. It shouldn't have counted, but whatever. Like handball on the goal shouldn't have counted, but whatever. They probably would have scored anyway. Normally, but if it was Chelsea and Toronto in the Club World Cup, I'd want them to face each other in the final, but I'd want Toronto to win. I think they could. I really think they could. Diego Chara, 5 CCL appearances in his career. Love the Timbers Stadium. Hey, I think it's beautiful too. I'd love to go there. And if it's a final, or if the CCL final or MLS Cup finals in Portland, I think I'd try to go. Do you think Canada could win the Gold Cup since the USA and Mexico will both use weaker teams? I mean, it's possible, but we got to see what Canada does for the Gold Cup as well. Because will they call in the same team they had for the international break, or will they try to get in some younger players? That's the question. If they bring in the same team they have for internationals, the break for the World Cup qualifiers, I think they could do it. But it depends. I think it could be done. But it's either USA, Mexico, or Canada with an outside chance of Jamaica. Those are the 4 teams that would be like Final Four, I think. USA, Mexico, Jamaica, Canada. In somewhat order. That's just me being honest, but in some sort of order of the Gold Cup. USA and Mexico won't use weak teams. Yeah, I didn't think so either, because the Nations League finals will be way over by then. I don't know why you're saying they're going to use weak teams. Canada's the more likely one because they got a grueling World Cup qualifier schedule. They have 2 qualifiers to finish off the group, and then a home and away in June against the top team in Group E if they win Group B. They're the ones who probably use a weaker team in the Gold Cup. And I'm sure the teams like Toronto wouldn't want most of their players to be pulled either. Especially with the fact that Champions League is like 9 days, the semifinals, 9 days after the Gold Cup final, the first leg of the semifinals. And MLS matches throughout the whole summer. I mean, I'm sure they can make it work, because if they could draw Leon like they did at altitude and all that, I think they'd be fine against MLS teams. We'll see, though. But I think Qatar could win it if they use their full team. I don't think Qatar is that good of a team. I'm not really that sold by Qatar. But there you go. USA versus Mexico final to a sellout Vegas stadium. I'd see it. I mean, it wouldn't be like sell out, but like good enough. This is taking a while to get to kickoff. I saw Miriam McDonald, who played Emma from Degrassi in downtown Manhattan during the weekend. I asked if she's a Toronto FC fan, and she says she doesn't follow sports that much. That sucks. See, but then again, Toronto has just gotten popular more recently. So, but even then, could Costa Rica or Jamaica win the Gold Cup? They have an outside chance. They probably would make the semis. They probably would do fine there, especially Jamaica. Costa Rica's kind of falling apart at the seams. Jamaica, though, if they do get those players to switch, like they did Mikel Antonio, they got an outside chance. They'd be top 4. They're a good team. They have something there. Going well down there. So I think they could have a chance. Would everything have to go right in the semis and the finals? Yes, but that's football. Sometimes that's the case. But Costa Rica, no. No way. No way. There we go. Hold on. Yeah. Y'all hear me? I don't know what happened, so we'll see. But there we go. Second leg about to kick off. Here we go. Let me just see here. But there we go. Second leg. Okay, good. Had to check for myself. There you go. Oh, they're wearing the white jerseys again at home. Okay. Could Haiti upset Canada in the group? Don't bring that up. I don't want to talk about Haiti. But that gives you my answer. I'm still afraid of Haiti. There's way too many bad memories of Canada versus Haiti. No. My PTSD would probably say yes. As it stands, probably not. But the back of my head, it's just like, yeah, probably. But here they go. I don't want to see Canada play Haiti ever again. but they will, but you get my point. That would be painful. So there they go. The kickoff has happened. Marathon kicks off for to start the game. Here we go. Marathon already going forward, doing amazing here. Providence Park with fans. Portland in the white, Marathon in the blackish green, the midnight forest green. It's what I'd like to call it. Yeah, it's blackish and green. Yeah, that's what I'd call it. A midnight forest green, glow in the dark type thing. Yeah, that's what I'd call it. Canada should make quarters no further. Let's see what happens here. Free kick for Marathon. Forward early on. Cross in. Over the bar. Goal kick for Steve Clark to start off. The danger goes away. Do you think Curacao is a dark horse team to win Gold Cup? No. No, there's no way. No way whatsoever. No way. No. 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 Not going to happen. It's nice to see fans start going back. What's wrong with the match? This is a watch-along, if that's what you're asking. I'm commentating it, watching it and commentating it. I can't get a copyright strike, if that's what you're asking. Wrong with the match? Looks fine to me. The stream is, well, I'm watching FS1, but it's going good for me. Unless you're talking about Portland looking bad early. Because they're looking a little bit shaky early on, but it's really early. So maybe that's what you're talking about. America will win the cup. No, I don't think so. I think it's whoever comes out of Toronto's side. Whether that be Columbus, Monterrey, Leon, Toronto. Whoever comes out of our side wins the Champions League. That's me, though. Portland going forward, has it. Trying to get it back, goes out for a throw-in. I don't think anybody out of the right side of the bracket would win the Champions League. I really don't. I think everybody on the right side, or at least the good teams on the right side. Oh, Cruz Azul, can't forget them. Everybody on the right side are better. Cross in. Goes to a Marathon player. They cannot get it forward. There's a foul free kick for Marathon to go forward. Nice to see you all here. Alajuelense's out. Ryan, I'm destroyed. Y'all were playing well. Y'all were absolutely playing well. It's kind of sad how that game turned out because y'all were playing well in the second leg. Y'all should have scored a couple of times. It actually was way better than I expected for them. The youth wanted a chance. They took it, and they almost had it, except for that right at the end. That was a really good performance. It's kind of sad how that ended up. But there you go. Cruz Azul are so bad. If they're so bad, I shouldn't worry about them beating Arcaí then tonight, right? Toronto should get past Cruz Azul then, right? I'd hope they could. I just don't need another stressful tie. If they get past Leon, I really don't need it. I really don't need it. Thank you very much. I don't think Cruz Azul are that good, but there you go. Thank you, my man. I wish Toronto the best. No problem. We'll do just fine. We'll be fine. I think we have this. I'm confident. I'm feeling good. We'll see tomorrow, but I'm feeling good. Valeri! That's out for a goal kick. And special for live stream tomorrow, I'm going to watch the game with my family while I'm doing a live stream. So they will be heard, at least, if not seen. So just warning y'all, and it'll be in the living room too, so it's a little bit different. If TFC gets past Leon, we should make the final. I agree. That's what I said. Probably more like I said, if we get to August, there we go. But I think I agree. I totally agree. But there you go. So it's going to look a little bit different and seem a little bit different tomorrow. But that'll be nice because it's a big moment. So there you go. I think it fits. Corner for Portland in the 6th minute. 0-0. 2-2 on aggregate. Portland has the away goal advantage. Going forward, hoping for a goal to take this forward. 6th minute. Cross in by Valeri. Cleared out. Still 0-0. $480 subscribers. You love to see it. That's great. Thank you. Gracias to whoever subscribed. We love it. Thank you. It's amazing. 480. We keep up a little bit here. If America wins, you shave off your bearded mustache. All right. That's a good bet. I'll do it. If Club America wins their 8th Concacaf Champions League or Concacaf Championship, because they won the Cup, Champions Cup before, it's not all Champions Leagues, I'll do it. I'll look like a baby-faced loser. I'll remember, October 28th, if they're in it and they win, I will shave. I will do it. And I'll look like a baby-faced loser for the MLS Cup playoffs. You don't look 21. Yeah, because I shaved. You look like you're 17, 16, yeah. I'll remind you. Don't worry, I'll remember it. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to be reminded at all. I'll remember. But if you need to, just do it. But I'll remember, especially if they make the final. Did you hear about the ARC-IE player who abandoned the team to stay in Mexico? Mad. I mean, Mexico is better than Haiti, so I don't blame him. I mean, it makes sense. But at least play the game. I didn't hear about that. That's the first I've heard about it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yellow card for Suparic for now a free kick in the 8th minute for Marathon. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. When? What do you mean when? Like what, a week before the final? If that's what you want to remind me as? Or just do it during the final live stream? Because I don't know if they're in. And the worst part about it is if Toronto versus America is the final, it's Toronto wins and I'm happy, or it's another punch to the gut because it's like, hey, guess what? You have to shave and your team lost. You look like a loser and your team lost and you're disappointed. Even though the playoffs are starting. Well, and now they have checked the player. It is time for the free kick. 9th minute. There's going to be like 5 minutes of stoppage time already in the first half. Seriously. I'm not joking. It's kind of sad. 9th minute. There's always next year. We haven't got to that point yet. That's in through out for a goal kick. That wasn't a great free kick at all. Oh, they say corner. No, goal kick. What? They were going for the corner, but they give the goal kick. For me, it's not time to say that yet. We only say that when we lose. And honestly, that's more of a Cubs fan thing than a Toronto fan thing, but I get it. We're not out yet, is the point. And even if we get knocked out tomorrow, I wouldn't say it. Because we still have a full regular season to go. But, I mean, when it comes to Champions League, yeah, there's always next year. But I won't start saying that until, the last MLS team gets knocked out. MLS is back this weekend, thank God. You're right. I can't wait. But this is a nice appetizer. I hope the quarterfinals get me more views, though. I'm not saying I did bad here, but I think the bigger matchups would be, better. We'll see. America with Solari are lovely to watch, my new favorite team in Mexico. I honestly just hated Herrera. Turns out, watching America under Solari is pretty fun. I'm still not a big fan of Club America, but they're not my favorite, but they're fun to watch under Solari. It was really just Herrera that put me off, but I think that's everybody. Everybody hates Piojo, honestly. They're not under my skin as much as they used to be. It's more like Piojo was in my head rent free. I don't think America under Solari would try to injure our players like America under Herrera did. Solari actually tries to play football, so there you go. I respect Solari. There you go, Portland. Still trying to defend. Marathon looking a bit better than I thought they would. They are going forward. They are trying. I mean, this tie is still open for them. It's not closed shut. Portland has the advantage, but Marathon is out there. They have a chance. So, I mean, of course they'd be trying, but that's not my point. Marathon is doing well early on. Cleared out by Marathon. They have the ball again going forward. For me, I like exactly what I'm seeing from if I'm a Marathon fan or if somebody is, I'd like what I'm seeing. I really would. I'm not saying they're going to get it done or finish it off, but they're trying their best. They're doing everything they can. So there you go. 13 minutes in. 0-0, 2-2 on aggregate. Portland with the away goals as it stands. We're still watching this match, seeing where this goes. Anything being said on Twitter? There we go. As we're looking, Portland going forward gets cleared away. There we go. Cross up. They have it. Chara. Jimmy Chara still has the ball. Up the pitch. No. They could have had a chance there. 14th minute. They just didn't get it. That's a foul free kick for Portland. 15th minute. This is a slow 15 minutes. No joke. Yep. 23 Jimmy. Huh. They're going to take it. 15th minute. Ha! Matthew Doyle makes a tweet saying, if Portland lose this, I vote we ban Cascadia teams in CCL. I'd understand it. I'd understand it. Free kick. Valeri. Can he score another one? Shot. Blocked away. Valeri tries to chip. Aspria has a cross. And that's out for a goal kick. So no, they can't score another free kick like that. Actually, I agree with that. I'm retweeting that. 16th minute. '17th minute. Foul against Portland for Marathon. Free kick at the center circle. Portland would still go through if this result holds. Header away, going forward for Portland. That free kick went nowhere. Aspria down the wing, just burning. He has a chance to get this in centered. Valeri at the penalty spot. Jimmy Chaw! Goal! Jimmy Chaw! 1-0 Portland! Goal! 18th minute. What a play by Daron Aspria to set that up. To Valeri, to Jimmy Chara. There you go, 1-0, 3-2 on aggregate. Makes the job a lot harder for Marathon. 1-0, 3-2. Portland Timbers. What a play. What a play. What a goal. So amazing. Just shoots it. Past two defenders. Curls it in. Far post. What a play. Love it. Beautiful. 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 What a beautiful goal. There you go. What a goal. So beautiful. So, oh, they have another chance. Foul, free kick the other way. It could have been 2-0 like that, but they give a free kick the other way as well. Foul, free kick for Marathon. It was a foul on the other end, or on Portland's end. Oh. 19th minute, result holds, Portland would advance. What a play. Seriously, what a play there. So, that was amazing. You know, the Flames have more guys and scored bananas. Ridiculous. Yeah, because the Leafs are playing right now, so I'm getting Leafs tweets too. Crossed away, goal kick. Yep, 20th minute. We're only like halfway, not even halfway through the half. This has been a slow half. Like, it's been so slow. Time goes by so slowly. Seriously, though. Seriously, this half has gone by so slowly. It's kind of... Today's games have been kind of just grind it out. Like, that's all it's been. It's seriously all it's been. With that said, I don't really need to read Twitter a bit. But seriously, these games have been slow. Atlanta Alajuelense was slow. Chara to Chara. Jimmy and Diego try to connect. They can't do it. But there goes Valeri. No. I think that may have been Mora, actually. But yeah, with that said, cross up by Valeri. Mora can't head it down. 20th minute, still 3-2. Yeah, Portland, I think they've done enough. Honestly, they're probably just going to try to shut this one down. They just probably want to shut it down, and that's what they're going to do. But there's only 20 minutes out of 45. PSG versus Bayern was slow. That was as well. I have to agree, it was slow. That was a slow match. PSG, not Porto versus Chelsea, that was slow too. Like, everybody was getting fouled, like in a 2-mile radius. Like, you come in contact with a Porto defender, your ass getting fouled. Or just a player in general. Like, everybody was being fouled on Chelsea. That game was a total car crash. So, like, every Champions League game today has been boring. That's the point. Doesn't matter if it's UEFA or CCL. We haven't had a day like this. And, of course, leave it to Cruz Azul. They're going to score like 4 on Arcaí. Because they're at home. Because, of course, you know. Because most teams who go down to Mexico that aren't Mexican teams, or MLS teams, should I say, they still get their asses kicked. So, there you go. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Get this up in the algorithm. Let's go. We're having fun today. 3-2 on aggregate. Portland still leading 1-0. They've had their chances. That's a foul. They will have a free kick at the edge of the box. So we will see. And we're getting close to the half. We're 25 minutes, almost 25 minutes into the half. We will see how quick. Feels like a slow 25 minutes. It's been kind of slow and boring. I don't know if I'd say so, but you know. There we go. 23rd minute on the free kick. See what happens here. Portland falls all the way back to the center circle. Going back. Steve Clark gets it forward. Goes back to Marathon. Almost dispossessed them. And there it goes. Mabiala, header. That could be a foul. They give advantage. They let Portland go forward. I'm shocked. That was kind of a foul. I'm surprised they didn't call it. There you go. 24th minute. Asprilla with a header. Vega tries to go completely in. And that's a foul for Marathon. Free kick for Marathon. Vega is definitely... The way he played against Forge is not how he's playing in this game, for sure. Yes, I remember. '25th minute. Almost 20 minutes to go in the half. '25th minute. Here we go. Brings it down. Goal kick for Steve Clark. Offside. Marathon. Just sitting here waiting for it to get better. There you going. Portland under Giovanni Savarese, 12 wins and 5 losses in knockout situations which would be the MLS playoffs, MLS is back tournament, and the US Open Cup. Those games. And I'm guess they're not counting the first leg of the Champions League. Or they're just counting it as a tie. In a way, I guess, as it together. So, we'll see that. I'm liking what I see here so far. Portland is doing what they have to do, but I'm just not. They got the one goal they needed. Now they're just trying to shut it down. As I said, things are looking very. They're trying to just shut them down. They don't want to score anymore. They have the home goal. If they have to score another, they will. But if it stays 1-0, they're just going to keep trying to shut it down. They will break, but they'd rather just hold the result, which I could totally see that. But I guess that's the way you play in a two-legged tie, because Atlanta did the same thing. Especially when you're in preseason form against a team you know you're better than that, then you still try to hold it back, which I don't get it. That's not really my cup of tea. That's not my cup of tea. If you are a good team, you should go forward. You should try to score. Try to blow them out of the water. Don't give them an opening. They still have an opening, Marathon. They still have an opening. They score 2 goals. And Portland, it's a 2-2 draw. That would still be penalties. 2-1 Marathon. That would put Marathon through. Cross in, shot, goal! Well, that didn't matter. Jimmy Chara with his second. No. They call him offside? Oh, he's off. But that was a good play, though. He was offside, but that was a good play. Could have been a second. Actually, could have been his third. He was on. He was played on when the ball was touched. Valeri was on when the ball was touched. That was onside. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Valeri was on when the ball was touched by Asprilla. Played for by Asprilla. He was on. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I know there's no VAR, but that was a bad mistake. He was on anyway. Valeri was on when the ball was touched by Asprilla. Going forward, Chara was onside. That should have been a goal. That should have been given. I don't know what the hell. Am I wrong? I think that was onside. And Marathon's going to get it right here. They're going to score right here because reasons. No, they don't. Gets cleared at least. 28th minute. That's Concacaf for you. Marathon still has the ball going forward. Have a chance to still open the window. Crack the window open a little bit more. Cross in. Save. Cleared. Oh, they almost screwed it up. Off of Chara. Diego Chara. That was off of Diego Chara. Going forward, Marathon still has the ball into almost the 30th minute, into the last 15 and a half. Free kick. Claudio Bravo gives it up. Come on. $4.80. That's good. Huh. Free kick for Marathon in the 29th minute. Here they go. Can they score? Can they open the window just a smidge? Cross in. Header. Saved by Steve Clark. Trying to go for the header, but it was saved. Punched away. Marathon still has the ball. 30th minute. Portland. Foul. No. Marathon gets the ball back cleanly. 30th minute. 30 minutes in. Uh, 30th minute. Here they go. Fouled. No, they give it back to Portland. They had it forward. cleanly. I thought that was a foul. And no, that is definitely a dive. Marathon forward. In clean. No. Mabiala. And that is a clean tackle, they say. Clean. The ball was got cleanly. They give it. 30th minute. 1-0. 3-2 on aggregate. Portland would go through if this result holds. And Marathon down the wing once again. Can they cross? No. 30th minute, getting into the 31st. We're getting close to the end of this first half. And the ball's out, hits Savarese, throw in for Portland and Van Ronken. Somebody tweeted this, and I agree. D Parks on Twitter. Timbers playing in front of their own fans for the first time in 13 months in a Champions League second leg, and they're not wearing their fantastic new kits. That should be a crime. That's true. Because their new kits are way better than what these are. They're 2020 Unity, not Unity, they're EQT kits. That is a fact. Jack, retweet. Retweet, buddy. Portland passing it around the back line. There you go. 6 likes, 1 dislike. You see it. 480 subscribers. Okay. Still doing pretty good, though. We're having fun here. Aspria. Vega's holding on. And that goes out for a throw for Marathon in the 32nd minute. We're getting so close to the half. So close. 32nd minute. There we go. Header. Can they get it cleared? Can they go forward? We will see. No. Portland has it. Trying to fight for it. That's a free kick for Marathon. Okay, that foul is a bit BS. That's not really a foul. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I do not see it one bit. 33rd minute. I didn't see it one bit. That was for the ball. Was there a tussle? A little bit, but I wouldn't say, no. 33rd minute. Going forward. No, Marathon's just holding on to it. You're the ones who need to score. Stop holding on to it. Like, seriously, though. Like, you go forward. Find the pass, go forward, keep it going. Keep it moving. If you're a Marathon fan, that's what you should be asking. Portland gets it right back. 34th minute. There they go. 33rd, 34th minute. Almost 10 minutes left in the half. We're getting there. Aspria cross in, shot, save! Right at the goalkeeper. You have to do better than that. They could have easily had 2 there, but they did. Portland still has the ball. 34th minute. Getting into the final 10 of the half before stoppage time. Marathon gets it back. Going forward, can they get a run here? Down, fouled, free kick for Marathon. 34th minute. Free kick. We will see how this goes. 34th minute. What's Twitter saying? Fallon's women's soccer team is pretty good too. 3-0. That's great. That's Twitter though. Free kick. They're about to take it. Cross in, saved by Steve Clark right off the bat, 35th minute. You love it. If you're a Portland fan, you love it. I picked Portland to go through, so I'm not saying I'm biased, but there you go. 35th minute, 10 minutes left in the half before stoppage time. Getting close to the end of the half and to the end of the second game of the second legs. Hey, Ron, how's it going? It's going good, brother BKL. Love to see you here. How you doing? There we go. It's going good. We're having fun here. Going forward, Asprilla just burns by. Cross, shot, goal! Jimmy Chara! He finally gets his second. Crossed in, shot, easy as you like. 2-0 Portland. You have to say that's probably it. You have to say that's probably it. Jimmy Chara, goal. 2-0. 4-2 on aggregate, global. Portland probably has it in the 36th minute. They probably have it shut down. What a play. Crossed in by Asprilla. Goes past Williamson. Vega tries to slide in to clear it. He couldn't do it. Jimmy Chara down the middle with the open net. Easy as you like. 2-0. Easy as you like. Jimmy Chara. I said 2-1, so, but it's pretty much over now. 4-2, 2-2 would make it go to penalties, but I don't think Maritone would score 2. I said 4-3 on aggregate, 2-1 tonight, so it's going that way, but I think it's pretty much over. There goes Timber Joey again. That's another slice off the log. Never use Joe Chin's chains for them. Sorry. If anybody's played Jammer Lammy, they get that reference, but I don't think anybody has. It's the guitar version of Parappa, like in that series. Yeah, I know. That's just me. That's all I know. I'm the only one who knows that. There we go. 38th minute. Portland holding on before the half. Free kick for Maritone. 38th minute. It's close. Eric Williamson fouls. We're getting close to the end of the half. Love to see it. That's got to be it. Let's see what other people say about this tie. 480 subscribers, 6 likes. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Let's go. Get this in the algorithm. Come on. The free kick is coming. Crossed in. Header in. Out for a goal kick. 39th minute. Somebody said Portland's going to win the West. I don't believe that. They're good, but I don't think they're that good. All right. Sure. It's over. Yeah, I agree. Pretty much. Goal kick in the 39th minute. Still got to be on here for until the end of the match, though. But yeah, I'd say you're right. It's probably over. I'd agree. It's over. Portland going forward again. And if it ain't over yet, it will be in a little bit because, oh, wait, no. They almost had a break there. 39th minute, but they didn't get the break. Yeah. Yes, Portland Timbers win the West. I mean, they're still LAFC. I hate LAFC, but they're still there. Hello, saludos, Football Galaxy. Hola, saludos. Hello, welcome. It's over. PTFC win the West. Like, as in to the MLS Cup? Yes. Like, actually in the regular season? No, but that's what he was talking about. I thought. The regular season West, but doesn't really matter. The playoffs are the playoffs. Oh, God, Timber Joey, I really worried about him, but thank goodness he's all right. They just didn't have him in there during last season because of COVID restrictions. He was okay. They just didn't want to bring him in there, even though there were no fans and all that. At least that's what Rocky told me. So there you go. 39th minute. Valeri crosses in. Header down, and it will be cleared by Marathon in the 40th minute. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. This has been a slow half. It's already almost 8 o'clock. Which we will see, though. There you go. Clear the ball. Get the ball forward. What's the score? 2-0 Portland. 2-0 on aggregate global. 4-2. 4-2. Had to think. 4's 4. Yeah. After cinco, I don't even know. So, or say siete, ocho. Okay, maybe I do know. Okay, maybe I know more than I thought, but like, yeah. I have to think about it. I try. Mabiala goes back to Clark. No. He goes to Zuparic, 42nd minute. Nice. "42nd minute, they're holding on. Nice. Portland, if this result holds, of course they would go through to face Olympia or Club America next round. Because that tie is still open. Olympia could do some damage. I'm not sure, but I think they could. We will see. 42nd minute. Portland Marathon. Going forward. Donde los campeones se coronan? Where champions are crowned. 42nd minute. Here we go. Williamson crosses forward. That's another one for Esprilla. He's been amazing tonight. That's a foul. He got body checked. Like, if they didn't call that as a foul, I would have been pissed. He got body checked. He absolutely got body checked. 43rd minute, free kick for Portland, right at the end of the half. No. 480, we love it. There we go. No, yeah. It's a free kick by Valeri. Can he have another piece of magic off a free kick? Diego Valeri. I don't think it'll be like a direct goal. Nope. Out. Goal kick, 44th minute. Waiting for the half. We will have stats and general chit-chat at the half after I take a short break. That's how these always go. Stats, analysis, a general chit-chat for like 10 minutes, and then we'll be back for the second half. So like 13 minutes and nothing, then like the kickoff. We will see. 44th minute. Come on. Well, we have a couple of minutes to watch before that happens. 44th minute, 1 minute plus stoppage time. Marathon going forward, in through. They have a chance here. Cross. Header. No penalty. That's going to be cleared by Williamson, 44th minute. Injury, player is down. That's going to take a while. I said there'd be a couple of minutes of stoppage time. He's going to get up. He's not asking for help. Because honestly, just tough it out and get to the locker room. That's honestly my thought. If you get hurt like in the 45th, unless it's like a really bad injury, just tough it out, get to the locker room. Then you could get checked out there. That's my thought. Stop being such a, well, I don't want to use the word because if I do, I'll probably get canceled. Cross in. Cleared. Stop being such a P word. There you go. Like, if it's a bad injury, I get being taken off. But if it's just an injury, if it's just like, yeah, I can work through it for until the end of the half, get to the locker room, get checked there. If they want to take you out, you want to get taken out, get taken out. Don't sit there. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're past the 45th minute. That really just grinds my gears, I swear. Almost halfway through the first minute of stoppage time. 2-0. 2-0. Have a free kick for Marathon. 4-2 for Portland. 4-2 on aggregate. There you go. Just sitting here waiting for the half. Marathon takes Izagare had it over the bar. But that was a good free kick by Izagare. It was close. It was close. Former Motagua man, now at Marathon, Izagare. I didn't know he transferred. I actually didn't. That was a shock when I saw that. And I think Arriaga transferred as well. If mine serves me correctly, didn't Arriaga transfer to Marathon as well? I think they both transferred to Marathon. 46-40 or 46-40, 20 seconds to go. I'll probably get my answer at the half, but that's cool. 46-47, 10 seconds to go. No handball, or they do give the free kick, but that should be it. 47th minute. He basically just rocketed himself into him. 47th minute. We're past stoppage time. They have the chance to attack, though. Once it goes out, they'll probably blow the whistle, though. Or it gets to halfway, they'll probably blow the whistle. And there's a header. Cleared, no foul. Vega gets to it. Throw in. They're letting them attack. Still letting them attack. Cross in. Claimed. Oh, no. Shot. Blocked. And that'll be halftime. 48th minute. They almost had it. There you go. 2-0 Portland at the half. 4-2 on aggregate. 2-0. Miro tempo. 4-2 global. So we will take a break at the half. I will be back very shortly. I will talk about the stats and we'll talk about analysis. And then for like 10 minutes, there'll be a random chat until the kickoff because that's how these go. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Here we go. 8 people were still here. All right. So we're back after the break. There we go. Here we are. Back at the break. Have a funny comment. Portland Timbers 2, Walking Billboards 0. Yes, at the half. The stats are as follows. 4 to 8 on shots, 3 shots on target to 2, 61% possession to 39% possession, 223 passes to 144 passes, 81% pass accuracy to 68% pass accuracy, 16 fouls to 8 fouls, 1 yellow card to 1 yellow card, 0 reds on either side, 2 offside to 1, 1 corner to 0. Honestly, that's explainable. That's right. The shots, if you are Marathon, you're going for this game. The window isn't completely shut yet, but it's about to be bolted. It's down on its hinges, but it's about to be bolted shut if there's one more Portland goal. But Marathon, I don't think they're scoring 3. Hell, I don't think they're scoring 2, but it's possible. If they get one really early in the second half, it's possible. So them putting shots on and going forward, they're still fighting. They still have a slight chance. So I understand why they have more shots. But everything else Portland's leading in, I'm sure, even in fouls, which you really don't want to lead there. But Portland's playing better. I think they are controlling the game right now. Early on, they really didn't. But as it stands, I think they're controlling the game. Portland's playing much better. They're in second gear. They aren't making mistakes like last week. That's kind of like what Marathon has to hope for, except that last shot at the end. That was nearly a mistake. But for me, I think it's just fine. I'm thinking Portland will get it done. They're looking like they'll finish it off. No problems whatsoever. This was an easy game for them, especially when they got into second gear. So we will see. I think I'll get this tie right, too, as I said. But yeah, they'll easily get this done. I think it's pretty much done and dusted. But we will see. But I think it's done for them. We will see. Wow. Okay. But that's where we're standing. At the half, here we are, just waiting for the half to end. We're doing pretty good here, having fun. Of course, it's a little bit boring at this point. I mean, it kind of is. But with that said, I'm happy with what we are watching, the fun that this stream is. We're doing good out here. So, with that said, and that preview video is still doing good. So you love it. 128 views out of this stream. Love it. I think the second half will do better. What we have? It's just a Dangle tweet. Steve Dangle tweet. Yep. Doing pretty good, though. We're having fun. It's a fun time. So any comments about the second half? No. Or before the second half. Just checking stats or analytics, because that's what we do here. Yeah, boy. I'm thinking we could get 20 more subs by the end of the week to get to 500. CCL fever. Yes. That's a good meme. That's a retweet. With that said, I think we're good here. There we go. Ha ha! There we go. That's Twitter for you. Boom, there we go. Well, that said, there we go. Yeah, it was pretty much with halftime, we're just waiting. Just waiting for the second half to start. Cruz Azul versus Arcaí, 9 p.m. Gonna be a good match. Let's see if Arcaí can finish it off. I don't know if they will, but we will see. Be nice for Toronto's sake. I don't think. I think Cruz Azul will still score 4 goals. If they could get past a half without allowing a goal, that's good for them. Somebody was talking about NXT, just added me about NXT, and I'm not even watching. I know Kushida just won the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm watching football. How do I answer to that? Somebody's like, oh, I know when somebody loses the title in NXT, they're moving on. Oh, well, I'm watching football. I'm not even watching NXT right now. Must not realize it's Champions League Day. But as it stands, 2-0, Portland, Marathon. Second half is about to start. Here we go. For another 45. Then we have an RSR. Then a big day tomorrow of one-stop shop for Toronto Leon. And then Thursday to end the week of Champions League. And the first round. And also, and as well, review and predictions. Round of 16 review, quarterfinal predictions on Friday, then Toronto versus Montreal, all that stuff Saturday, because MLS is back. I think that's how you spell it exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how you spell it. It is what it is. Yeah, I just replied to that tweet. There you go. Well, that said, we're waiting for the half to start. Thank y'all for joining. It's been kind of a boring halftime, I have to admit. Sorry about that. With that said, here we go. Second half, just barely waiting for the kickoff of the second half to start. Then we'll have another 45 minutes of football plus stoppage time. See who the second team goes through, and then watch Arcaí, Cruz Azul. We have another RSR. So it's a big day, a big week. We are having fun. So we will see what happens. For me, it's going to be good, I think. Waiting for the second half. Are you ready for a good time? Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-dum. We're going to need the notebook for the next match. So as it stands, if this result holds, I will be 2-0 on my predictions, whether it be full predictions and the round of 16 predictions. Then quarterfinal predictions start. Semifinal predictions. And then final. But yeah, we are getting there. We are in the thick of things. The full bracket prediction I have Atlanta through. So there you go. Had Atlanta through on the round of 16 predictions as well, because you know the saying. We will see. Predict Clubfoot versus TFC. 3-1 Toronto. 3-1 Toronto. That's my prediction. They won't be able to test us like Leon did. Or will. I say 3-1. No problem whatsoever. Toronto wins. 3-1. That's my prediction. 3 TFC, 1. Well, so it'll be 1-3, but whatever. When the scoreline looks at it. But 3-1 TFC. You get my point, though. And here comes the kickoff of the second half. Still sunlight. The sun isn't even down. I mean, it is the Pacific time zone. 2-0. Yeah, I could see that too. No complaints, though, at all. Then my prediction for Leon versus Toronto. Toronto 2-1. 2-1. They're not going to get a 1-0 win. 2-1. Just a hunch. I'm predicting 2-1. Just a hunch. Cross in. Espria header. No, they can't get anything out of that in the 46th minute. But already an early chance for Portland to shut the window completely. To bolt the window down, shut it, whatever you want to call it. That was easy. They should have easily put that away. If Cruises will lose tonight, lol. Yeah, it would be, but for me, I would not complain. Especially if Toronto pulls it off tomorrow night. I need an easy tie in the CCL. I would not complain. Get us to the third match week of the league like that. Because we get through Leon, it would be the first 2 league matches, then the quarterfinals, both, then the league matches restart play, which is kind of cool. As in, I think the Champions League teams got a little bit of a reprieve. I think they let them have the reprieve just to make sure, which I like it, you know. At least for the second leg. And that goes out 47th minute throw-in. What a half from the Timbers. Yeah, they played a good half. Reading the tweets on my timeline. I hope Cruises will lose, not going to lie, even though I picked him to go through. But hey, if Arc-IE could get it done, that's no complaint. Chipped over the bar! Barely, Valeri. Almost. All right. Castillo off for Palermo for Marathon. First sub made. Crisanto off for Hoyos. They made 2 subs. 49th minute. Oh, that's a third. Ramirez for Calix. They're just really just going for it. They're like, hey, Get on, get on, get on. All right. I don't know if I'd like use half of my subs or like 3/5 of them, like right at the start of the half. But then again, if you're going for the game, wouldn't you want your best players or eh? For me, questions. Questions would have to be asked. And that's all I'm saying. Questions, I think, have to be asked, but that's just me. Clear the ball. Go forward. Go forward. Yes, yes, yes. Chara. Jimmy Chara. 49th minute. Cross in. Cleared. Going for the 50th minute. Almost to the hour mark. They're getting close to it. Eric Williamson going forward, and that's going to go out for a throw in at the 50th. We're getting close to the half, or no, we're getting close to the hour mark. Very close, but Portland holding the lead 2-0, 4-2 on aggregate. 2-0, 4 dos global for the match tonight. Portland holding on. 50th minute, pretty much have the window shut, but Marathon trying to find an opening. If they don't score by the 55th minute, I don't think they'll find the 2 goals. The final Cruz Azul versus America. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe the Liga MX final. I'm not saying the Champions League final, though. The Liguilla final. Cross in over the bar, and that goes out for a throw-in for Marathon in the 50th minute. And I could definitely also see Leon winning the Campeón de Campeones to go to the Campeones Cup. I could totally see that. Columbus versus Leon would be a really good match. Not in the Champions League semifinal by any means, but wink. But in the Campeones Cup, that would be good. I would enjoy it. Header in. Asprilla misses the ball. Can't get it forward. Diego Chara trying to find the cross in. Jimmy Chara. Shot. Tries to curl it, but he can't. 52nd minute. That's out for a goal kick. Yeah, Portland's just going to shut this one down, but they still have chances. This ain't no problem. They are doing their thing. Like, there's no question. They are doing amazing right now. So for me, Portland is probably going to hold this tie and get the second ticket to the quarterfinals tonight and this week, of course. So we will see. Van Ronken gets tackled, free kick, 52nd minute. Such a slow game. This game has felt so slow. I still have to say it. Even in the second half, it's been a little bit faster, but the game just has felt so slow. I'm not really a fan of the pace of this game. Just feels... There have been, like, I know they're all 90 minutes, and I know all of them are the same time scale, but seriously, some games feel faster than others. Some games feel like the first half only took like 30 minutes and all that, and the whole game only took like an hour. And sometimes they feel like they've taken 5. Valeri Chara, Diego Chara, nope, blocks off, goes to Marathon, 43rd or 53rd minute. But seriously, this game's felt like it's gone hours. 53rd minute. Like, I'm not the only one who's felt that way about games. And I'm not even on either side. There they go. 54th minute. Throw in. Waiting for the hour mark. Diego Chara going forward. Mora. Chara picks it up, going for Asprilla. Asprilla almost slips, but still has the ball. Crossed in. Oh, past the goal mouth. That goes out for a goal kick. We will see. 55th minute. 35 minutes to go. Fifth minute. Here they go. Cross up. Cleared. Valeri to Mora. Mora's onside here. All he has to do, doesn't beat the center back, but he gets it to Jimmy Chara. Jimmy Chara on a hat trick. He scores another goal. Diego Chara. Valeri. Diego Valeri, and that goes too far. 55th minute. That's for Marathon. I'm just saying this. There we go. And you could have just ran for that 56th minute. Out for a throw-in. Toronto plays at 5 tomorrow, and you'll love to see it. It's going to be a good match, and I think Toronto will get it done. I'm positive. I'm happy. I'm ready. We will see. Williamson going forward. Chips it. Jimmy Chara. He really could have just shot it there. Williamson. Cross up to Chara, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper, 57. In the 57th. 2-0 still. No problems. '57th minute. Just sitting, waiting for this half to. Basically, Portland is waiting. They're just trying to shut it down. 57th minute, getting to the hour mark quickly, or not quickly, but they're getting to the hour mark. Slips on, and it's going to Portland. They have a chance to go forward. Marathon gets it back, 58th minute, close to the hour mark. And through Marathon. If they don't score in a couple of minutes, this one's pretty much just shut it down territory. One goal doesn't really matter for me. Or I don't think so. That's just me, though. 48th minute. Brought down by Zuparic. 58th minute. Waiting for the 60th minute. That's pretty much when I'd call it definitely over. Foul, but they give advantage. Portland going forward. I would call it done after the 60th minute. Maybe the 63rd. But anything after the 60th, unless it's like right on the stroke of the hour, I think it's over for Marathon. I think Portland is holding on. And if Portland scores, it's definitely over. Mora, which they could do here. Mora. Williamson. Headed away. Valeri. Blocked away. Pinballs. But Marathon gets it back in the 59th minute. $59 seconds to find a goal here. If they want any chance to keep the window cracked before it gets bolted down. Mora has the ball. $59, 59-16. 59-20. Williamson. Valeri. Cross up. Valeri. 60th minute. But we have 10 seconds for Marathon to find the goal that keeps the window unbolted. But I don't think they will. 60th minute, we're at the hour mark, getting past it. Here goes Portland. Mora. Cross in for Jimmy Chara. Asprilla! Blocked away. Could have got a goal for himself. That's a corner kick, 2-0 at the hour mark, 60th minute. I would say that's pretty much it. The window's bolted shut, and it should have been by that shot, but he couldn't nutmeg the defender. Vega gets the cross under or in between his legs. Asprilla, yeah, he couldn't put it away, but he really should have. Really should have put it away, but he didn't. Corner for Portland in the 61st minute. Here they go. Crossed in. No. 62nd minute or 61st. About to be 62nd. For me, yeah, I think Portland is pretty much finished this off. Vega's down. They're checking on him. I don't think he's really hurt, but he's up. 62nd minute. Waiting for this hour to, we're past the hour mark though, so that's good news. So you like that. I'd say 62nd minute. I'd say we're on the down slope of the match at this point. 63rd minute. I'd say we're on the down slope of the match at this point. All Portland has to do is hold on. Right to Steve Clark. He's going to kick it. I really think he should have just caught it, but that's just me. He was right there. That's a throw-in for... Oh, there'll be another substitution for Marathon. Arriaga for Garcia in the 63rd minute. They have one sub left with one window. I don't exactly understand what the hell happened. I didn't think that was a free kick, but it was. I didn't see it. Bravo. Goes up. Got the ball up, but couldn't get the touch. 63rd minute. But Portland's pretty much finished this one off, I think. All they got to do is hold. Williamson going in between, doesn't get the ball. It will be cleared out. I don't think Portland has had anybody even up to make a sub. Seriously. It's going to be 2 for 2 for MLS by Thursday. Yes. Yes, I think so. I think so. Toronto's going to finish off Leon. I really think so. Philadelphia, I don't think they're going to lose at Subaru Park. Like, I think Saprissa. I still pick Saprissa to win the tie in my predictions, but I don't think Philadelphia is going to give it up at Subaru Park. They're better than I expected, at least against a team like Saprissa. I don't think league-wise they're better, but they are better than Saprissa, which is not what I expected. Even though Saprissa wasn't doing so hot anyway in the league. There you go. So Toronto and Philly would get it done, and Columbus is obviously going to get it done. So I think they go 5 for 5. All 5 MLS teams will move on. And then three Liga MX teams will move on, of course, because Leon's the 4th and they're getting knocked out. Well, hold on. I'm not sure. No, I think America will go through. Monterrey's obviously going through. I don't think Cruz Azul is going to blow it. I really don't. I'd love to see them blow it, but it's not going to happen. If they blow it to Arcaí, if they lose to Arcaí, well, to be fair, 65th minute, Portland holding the possession. Cross in. Goal! Diego Valeri, 3-0. It is done and dusted. 5-2 on aggregate, 3-0 on the night. It's done and dusted. 66th minute, Diego Valeri with a banger to end it. Pretty much, honestly. Fine one, De Balu. We won against Saprissa. If they lose, here's the thing, though. Canadian teams always do better in the Champions League. Like, seriously, it always seems like Canadian teams are better. Like, they always do better. Normally. Well, except the Independiente tie. Hey, I got you there. But most of the time, Canadian teams do a lot better. And Philly, like, Montreal was sort of a known quantity. I wanted them to lose to Saprissa, but I wasn't shocked. Even though Saprissa was the defending Concacaf League champion, I wasn't shocked because Thierry Henry, they were going to give him a good performance in his first couple of matches, and they did. So, and then the Olympia match, they didn't. But hey, there you go. So I think when it comes down to it, I think Montreal was in a better spot against Saprissa last year than I thought Philadelphia was. Now they are in an okay spot. Now they're probably going to get through, as I said. But I didn't predict Philadelphia to go through against Saprissa. But hell, I didn't pick Montreal to go through Saprissa last year, so what do I know? What do I know? But that was probably more because, well, I hate Montreal. I didn't want to see him go through. There you go. But you asked. But I don't think Philadelphia is going to lose at Subaru Park. Their team is a lot better than I expected, at least against Saprissa. I don't know about league matches, but when it comes to Saprissa, they should do it. They'll go through, probably. I'll probably get that one wrong, but it's only 1-0, so it could easily be turned on its head. We'll be watching, though, after the RSR is over, but, whatever. Are you ready for the game against CF Montreal? Yes, I am. Of course I am. I'm always ready for a derby. I'm always ready. And I think I'm at least, if I have the hours, I'll do a live watch-along for it. Or if somebody asks me to be on theirs, I'll do theirs. But I think it's very likely there will be a live watch-along for the Montreal match. And a RSR. At least a live watch-along somewhere and then the review. But that's just like the other 2 games, the Leon games. Because why not? It's the season opener and a derby? You're crazy. Like, I wouldn't take that opportunity. A goal kick for Marathon in the 69th minute. We're getting to the last 20 minutes of the game. Pretty much over anyway. But yeah, I'm ready. It's going to be a good one. I think Toronto will do just fine. They'll do just fine, I think. It's going to be a good one. A more 481 subscribers. Love to see it. Thanks to whoever subscribed. Thanks. What's the word? Gracias, merci. If it was that Montreal fan, just in case. Maritone will make their 5th sub. Mora's been taken off for Luria for Portland. They made one. Maritone's made their 5th. Solano for Suazo. Yes, the recent police brutality incidents have been very despicable. Have been. They have been, yes. And they are very sad situations. It's sad to see. Let's just all be together. Let's all become one. Let's all be a human race. Let's not go against each other. Come on, we can be better. Okay, we can be better. They are sad situations. We will not see another Central American team in the semis in a long, long time. Liga MX and MLS are too superior. Yeah, I think Olympia is that last gasp, honestly. Olympia was the last gasp. Like, it's... Even then, it hasn't happened. Like, the only reason it happened was because they were over Montreal in the first leg, and they didn't blow it in the second leg. Olympia is probably the last gasp for that. And then when they lost the hold of that Tigres game, they got beat badly. So you're right. It's probably Liga MX and MLS pretty much for the rest of time, or at least for the next 20, 30 years. I'll probably be 50 by the next time it happens regularly for a Central American team in the semis. Like, it could happen every now and again, but I'm not going to say, like, regularly. Hell, it probably won't happen regularly again in my life. But then again, the group stages... But then again, this expanded Champions League into the round of 16 is going to hurt that. Because... 4 groups of 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams of North America. Then 4 teams from Central America and 1 Caribbean team. Oh, that's past the post for a goal kick in the 72nd minute. Luria missed it. 72nd, 3-0 still. But yeah, with the way the Champions League is being set up, starting in 2023, you have a point. If there's only 4 Central American teams, and if you want to throw the Caribbean team in there, yeah, it's very unlikely they would make the semifinals just on math. So yeah, you're right. It's pretty much, and even with the 7 out of 9, it's still very unlikely. 7 non-Liga MX MLS sides. It's still very unlikely. So, yeah, I really think that Olympia to the semifinals last year was like the last gasp of that for a while. What is Montreal's name going to be next season? Like after the Clubfoot season? I don't know. Clowns? The Montreal Clowns? The Montreal Tin Pots? What's the French word for that? What's the French word for that? Olympique Montreal? Maybe they'll try that. I don't know. Maybe they'll try that. That'd probably be the best idea. Portland's still going forward in the 73rd minute. Leading 5-2 on aggregate. They pretty much have it done. But can they score another? 3-0 on the night. They're pretty much through. Well, they are through. Let's not kid around. They're through. Maritone's not going to score 3 in 15 minutes. It's not going to happen. I would eat my hat if it did. 74th minute. If they can't score before the 80th, it's done. I mean, it's honestly completely and utterly done for me. But that's just me. I hope that Montreal fan is still here. That would have been a good thing for him to hear. Over the bar. Maria's missing a lot off the Timbers. He's still 481. You love to see it. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Get this in the algorithm for the end of the match, or at least to get me in favor for the next match. Because Toronto versus Leon is going to be a banger. That is a one-stop shop for all your Champions League Toronto FC needs tomorrow. Live stream and watch along, just like last week. One-stop shop. You know you love to see it. Because, of course, I love to see it. But there you go. And we still have the Cruz Azul Arcaí RSR at the end of the night. It's going to be good. Portland versus Marathon. 3-0 Portland. They're holding on. Well, it's not holding on. They're just winning outright. 75th minute, 15 minutes to go, plus stoppage time before the end of this tie. Pretty much, it's just over. That's all I can say. Portland's played well tonight. They played amazing tonight. Amazing. So, with that said, thank you all for watching. Gracias, merci, because we have a couple of Montreal fans on here, which is kind of crazy. But I guess even like me last year, they like watching Champions League when their team's not in it. But they're never really in it except for like every odd year. But they made the final once. Who cares? And you know what? I guess I should have known I was okay with Club America without Herrera because, yes, that final when they played Club America, I wanted Club America to win. I wonder if Ambriz was their manager because I know Ambriz was Club America's manager around that time. Was he? Or did he get replaced before the knockouts? Well, how do you feel about TFC playing games at Osceola County Stadium? Well, I don't even think they're playing the game against Leon at Osceola. I think they're playing it at Wide World of Sports because that's what they said on the TFC post. Maybe the CONCACAF name for that's Osceola County Stadium. I don't know, but I don't think it's the same place. But Toronto said they're playing at Wide World of Sports, the MLS's backside. So that'll be reminiscent of things. The last time we were there, we got our shit pushed in. So hopefully this time we don't. And you should remember that, Daniel, because that was your team. And I'm still pissed about it. Even though we're in the Champions League, I'm still pissed about it. No, that's normal home games. That would be Vancouver. That's the first home game we're playing at Orlando City. Basically, we're just playing wherever we could play. That's the situation. Whether it be Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay, reasons obvious, Tampa Bay or Orlando City or Wide World of Sports or Osceola, it's just wherever we can play. I want Yimmy Char to get his damn hat trick. Come on! 78th minute, 3-0. But it's not going to be. Yeah, Yimmy Chara off of Howard. He gets his hat trick. 4-0. 6-2 on aggregate. That is definitely it. Yes, NYCFC's revenge. Yeah. Of course, that had to be a knockout game. We got our. Everybody was hurt. Knockout game. I don't want to talk about it. But hey, now There you go. People are clowning the Leafs power play. They are so yeah, the Leafs power play is a joke. Because the Leafs are playing right now and I'm not watching it, but I got my Twitter going. So boom. There you go. But yeah, that game. So hopefully tomorrow night, our return to Wild World of Sports is a little bit better. Paredes will be coming on for Diego Valeri in the 80th minute, giving Williamson the armband, or at least giving him the armband to pass it off to somebody. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And there will also be another substitution. 98. So this is a youth. Valeri for Paredes. The Leafs are a joke. They're not. They're a juggernaut now, though. They're a good team. Yimi Chara for Bodoli. Jimmy Chara for Bodoli. Their third sub. They still have 2 more to make in 1 more window, but will they make it? I don't know. They really should. With this basically being done and dusted, just make the damn subs. But Jimmy got his hat trick, so that's amazing. '80th minute, 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I think it was Valeri for the 3rd goal. They could get a 5th here. That's a foul. Free kick. Let me check. I think it was Valeri. Yep. So Valeri did score too. That's nice. Okay, that's cool. Just saw a tweet of somebody posting a dust devil on a baseball field. Maybe a softball field, but that's actually cool. I'm retweeting that. Yeah, I don't know if I've said this, but Leafs good, no only in bad division. Of course the Bruins fan would say that. Aren't y'all not even in the playoffs right now? Aren't y'all even... You're not even in the playoffs right now. But as it is, 4-0 Portland, 6-2 on aggregate. It's pretty much done and dusted. It actually is. The window is completely bolted now. Completely bolted. There would have to be a bottle job of epic proportions to lose this game. Honestly, would have to be. So, there you go. The bottle job of epic proportions. There you go. Up the pitch. Ooh. Yes. Oh, you are now. Okay. Still like the 4th seed in each division. The Blues ain't really good right now, though. We will see. Bodoli keeps it in. Crossed out. That's a goal kick. 82nd minute. We're going to see. It's actually very likely if the Bruins go 3 rounds, it would be Leafs versus Bruins in the conference final because of standings, seeding. Because the way the seeding is, it's 1 versus 4, 3 versus 2 in the conference final. It's not like West versus East. We'll see. Now the question is how they're going to play it. Now, the question for me is how they're going to play it, because I don't think the border is going to open in time for even the 2 after the 2nd round for the teams to fly back and forth. Will they have to make I'm sure they have the idea for like the mini bubble again, just in case they need it. But then you still have to quarantine. Leafs play Western Conference group. So Blues versus Leafs in the quarter, or Avalanche in the conference final? No, that's not the way. I thought I read. Well, okay, we'll see. Then again, we'll see what happens. I thought NHL wouldn't lie about it and say it's like 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. That's what they said. I read it on their website. Okay. Avalanche versus Leafs in the conference final. That ain't a problem. We could do it. That'll be good, though. I'd rather the Blues try to somehow make a run, so at least I could go to a playoff game, because the Blues have started to allow fans. That would be good. That's just me, though. 84th minute. 4-0. Tie's basically over. Just waiting for this to end. Get to 90 and then stoppage time. Oh, they're going to overtime. As in the Leafs. They're going to lose in overtime, aren't they? Bleh. '85th minute. Here we go. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Honestly, this second leg is started a little bit late. I don't think that TV's fell that back, hasn't it? Toronto versus Lyon at 5 p.m. Going to be a good one. Philadelphia Saprissa. There they go. Mora, no. Bravo, yeah. Bravo. 86th minute. 4 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That's a yellow for Bodley. The young player. Your feed is 30 seconds ahead of one soccer. Oh, so I'm at the right time. Okay, that's good. Down here. Wait, you're using one soccer? Hold on. That's weird. Unless it's just like a stream from one soccer somewhere else. Is that what it is? You finally caved in, haven't you? 87th minute. 4-0. You finally caved in. I mean, I guess you could complain about it while having it. I guess you could, but 2 more subs, they're going to make them and get those players in. 87th minute for a small cameo. They got the ball forward. Here goes Portland. 87th minute, almost the 88th. Almost over. It depends on how TFC do. If they lose, I cancel. Good point, because there probably won't be no Canadian championship this year. I'd bet. 29? Is that 27? I think it's 27. Yeah, Aspria off. They'll have 1 sub left over. 88th minute. Aspria off for 15. And Bill Tuiloma off for Zuparic, or on for Zuparic. Pick freezing awful last 5 minutes. I see. And then the other sub. Every sub has been used but one. 89th minute. Crossed up. In through. Can shoot. In! Goal! Goal! 4. Loria. 5-0. 7-2 on aggregate. 89th minute. That is it. There you go. Loria gets it in off what, any nutmeg the keeper while sliding. What a play. Yep. 5-0. A battering by Portland of Marathon. 89th minute. Into stoppage time. 7-2. 5-0. There you go. Done and dusted. That's it. That is it. Jaume was on for. Jaume was on for Aspria. 10 seconds before stoppage time, or will they just call for the whistle? Honestly, just blow the whistle at 90. It's pretty much over. And that's full time. 5-0 Portland. 7-2 on aggregate. The tie is done. Portland moves through. They will face America or Olympia in the quarterfinals. So with that said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, well, actually tonight. We still have something tonight. Tonight, Cruz Azul versus RKE RSR. There you go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.